How's that wine, guys?
It's really nice.
It's tasty.
Ooh.
Cheers to another happy hour.
Cheers.
And welcome. Welcome, everybody at home. We're here having a lovely happy hour, and it's a little bit normal at the top.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is the most normal opening we've ever had. Welcome and cheers to everybody for our normal comedy show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hi.
We have guests here today. Of course, Dan and I are here, but who are our lovely guests at this happiest of all hours?
Well, we have Victoria Longwell. Hi, Victoria.
Hello.
Sorry, Valerie.
King.
I start crying.
And who's our other esteemed guest? But Talia Tabin.
Oh, they were asking.
Oh, well, who are you?
My name
you?
is Talia Tabin.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
It's a real pleasure to be in the same space with you all.
Oh.
Always a dream.
Mm-hmm.
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 Life could be a dream. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Wait, those were costumes.
those
Those
were
attitudes were
the
costumes.
costumes of
Yeah.
our characters. Let's see. This is coming out today. Is what this is coming out on Friday the 13th.
Holy shit. I'm so glad you told me because I'm so
Spooks,
excited for
spooks.
Friday the 13th in October.
That's one of
That's
the
the
worst,
spookiest one.
scariest things that can ever happen.
You know who's going to be here next week? Freddy
Oh.
Krueger.
Oh my God, don't look at me like that.
I need some long fingers like him.
I
yeah.
genuinely thought you were going to tell us who your next guest was going to be.
Oh, you know who we're excited about?
Yeah, I
is-
was like- Oh, okay.
This week's
Okay.
going to be
What?
good, but next week's going to be way better.
Yeah.
Couldn't book the 13th, I guess.
Oh, a lot of pressure off the top here as a question, but what would be your Freddy Krueger nightmare? Like, what would he do to you that would really be your, like, oh no, he's found my thing that I'm scared of?
Can you give us a
Oh.
quick rundown of how it really works? Because I know the
Yeah.
character, but not the story.
I don't understand.
Well,
the
I don't know
question.
that it's very clear that his are one-to-ones. Maybe I'm thinking more of like It, where everybody in It, that the clown triggers a thing that they're struggling with. Like, one of the young girls is like going through puberty, and the bathroom gets like filled with puree and blood, like that, or just blood.
I have
guess
an
I'm
answer.
assuming. But
Oh,
so
yeah.
like, it doesn't have to be that
Gotcha.
direct. But Freddy Krueger's, a lot of them is just like, you get a phone call and his tongue comes through the phone, and it's like, what the fuck?
That was my answer.
He's obsessed with his fucking tongue. He's always like,
Ew. Isn't he wearing a mask? How's his tongue get
No, his
through
I
that?
think
face
his
is burned.
face
That may be Jason.
He was, I think,
Ew.
burned alive for being a pedophile, if I
Really?
remember correctly. Yeah, and he's.
He
That's
was burned
really
alive.
I think
for
that's his
being a pedophile.
backstory. Yeah,
But he wasn't really burned alive because he stayed alive.
Well,
so he
he's-
was just burned.
he
but
becomes, you know,
Oh, is he a ghost?
ghost-like or whatever.
Oh, I didn't know
or
that. I thought he was.
supernatural.
He haunts you
just
in
a
your
man.
dream.
He's
He
not
haunts
just some guy
Oh.
that hangs. Yeah. He
Oh,
haunts you in
wait.
your dreams.
So
Jason is a real person.
he's not Halloween.
That's Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Oh, but Michael Myers is a real person.
He isn't, but he also.
What do you mean, a real person in the movies? You mean?
Yeah, like just like
Yeah,
he's-
the
he's
story
not
is
like a
he
ghost.
is like a full psychopath who escapes.
Okay.
Honestly, a
Um,
very
and
fun
goes-
movie, but a
yeah.
little scary.
Mhm.
Too
That
scary.
one's a really good one. I just rewatched it. And I loved
It holds up so well.
The original with Kyle Richards.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sure.
Yes,
Knowledge.
exactly.
Before I answer your question,
Yes.
I always mix up Jason and Michael Myers because they're both regular guys that aren't Freddy Krueger.
Mhm.
Well, they both have white masks.
Who's
Okay.
Jason?
Jason is Friday the 13th.
And he wears a hockey
Okay.
mask.
That's right.
And Michael Myers wears like a face.
Yeah, I don't know who was making the Michael Myers mask before the character because it truly is kind of Ronald Reagan-esque.
Mhm.
But like,
He escapes a mental institution and goes and finds that mask and puts
Okay.
it on.
Gotcha.
But do we ever see his real face?
You get glimpses of it in the first movie. I can't remember if you see it again later, but
And
like
it's
she
like
takes
that.
his mask off near the end, and you see it. And it's just a guy with crazy eyes.
he's
And-
a
Okay.
dude like from the town that he's now terrorizing.
yeah, he comes back
my
to
God.
terrorize.
Okay,
he comes
got
back
it.
to his home, which is everyone's like the boogeyman lives there. Like it's an abandoned house, and he comes back on Halloween and starts murdering young gals.
My
What
Freddy
do-
Krueger nightmare
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear.
would be I go to a place with all the people who are supposed to love me and like me, but they're all mad at me.
Oh.
And they're not talking to me.
Social
Yeah.
Yeah.
abandonment,
Yeah.
Everyone-
isolation.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
either not talking to me or being kind of cold, and I'm like,
but you can't figure it out. Like
No.
nobody's like giving you an answer.
Right.
You're
I
just,
like try to take
locked in it.
Talia
Yeah.
aside and I'm like, why is everyone secret mad at me? And then Talia's also secret mad at me.
Oh my
That is a
God.
good nightmare.
That's a nightmare because it
That's
really fucks with like your perception of reality a little
Oh,
bit of like,
yeah.
well, these are all the people I trust, and they're
You're safe people.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Wow.
Really
That's
good
a
one.
really good one.
Thank you.
How does it? Is it? So it doesn't look scary, but it is scary.
It is
Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
And then what happens is Freddie shows up and he's the only one willing to talk to me.
Oh,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
You have to be his friend.
I have to be his
sticks
friend
his
and then he
tongue in
kills
your
me.
ear.
Yeah. I say,
Hey,
please stick your tongue in my ear.
they won't even talk to me.
Yeah.
in my
I'm so
ear.
lonely.
I think I'll do yours. That sounds.
Yeah,
good.
that's a good
fine.
one.
That's terrifying.
I'm trying to think like, you know what I really don't like? I mean Victoria, that's like that taps into my emotional. But if I don't understand how these work. So if we were at an amusement park, Freddie would be like, okay, come on this like drop type
Oh,
roller coaster, like from Disneyland, the elevator one.
oh, the
Now it's
Terror.
Marvel's.
Terror, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
hate
elevator of
those rides.
Smellevator.
I hate those.
Yes, I hate that shit so much, and I feel like Freddie would be like, "Come on, this," and it's like not like that anymore. And then it would be, and it would never end, and you would just keep dropping and
Weightless.
dropping and dropping, and being like, "No, when is it's over?" And he'd be like, "It's almost over," but it wouldn't be over, and it would just drop.
That's a good
drop.
one. I didn't
Until he
think of that
stabs you
feeling.
with his long fingernails. Or what are they? They're like metal or something?
It's like
Ryan thinks they're just long fingers. That's what you
no,
said,
I
right?
said I need long fingers like him.
Yes.
But I don't know what he's got. I'm saying that's how long my fingers
You
should
want your
be.
fingers to be that long. You think they're nails.
There, so you got.
It's-
He has Fritos on his fingers. No, not Fritos. What are
Bugles.
those
Seems
things?
like
Sharpen.
bugles.
No, his are Fritos.
To me,
And
it
he's also
seems
like,
like
"God damn it."
they're all twisted.
Not Fritos. Bugles.
It
I mean,
seems-
I could dip them, but
hey,
It's good for scooping up a ball.
hey, sorry. I was looking back in the chip section. You guys, you all out of bugles?
sorry, sir. Yeah. I don't know if there's none back there. Then we're all out. I don't really restock them. I mean,
I can't believe you're all out of bugles tonight of all nights.
yeah. I don't. Halloween.
Yeah.
Look,
It's part
man.
of my costume, man. I got long, sharp fingers. And all I'm seeing back there is Fritos, Lays, wavy Lays, bunch of round, soft chips.
I'm sorry. Maybe go somewhere else, man. I got to deal with a lot of fucking. I'm sorry, but it's just been a long day. A lot of people who just have no respect for like. This is.
Hey
a
man, here's a
7-Eleven.
20. I'm taking a bunch of Cheetos.
All right, thanks, man. Yeah.
Cheetos. That's
Whoa.
an interesting idea. You got any tape?
Tape? Yeah. There's
I
some
need
tape in
something
that.
long and sharp for my fingers. Obviously, my costume. It's real. I need something long and sharp, but they won't. Nothing sticks like a bugle.
Well, yeah. Bugles are kind of out of fashion. I'm trying to. Let me try to be helpful just to get you out of here.
I don't really want to get out of here. You keep trying to get me out of here. I like it here.
Billy, wait. I said I wasn't ready, okay? I just take it slow. Also, are you seeing all this Cheeto dust all over the bed? Was someone in my room? Do you see this, Billy?
It wasn't me.
Did you hear that?
What?
Did you hear that?
No, babe, come on. Let's just hook up already.
Billy, you
Don't
haven't told me you
wiggle
love
away
me.
from me.
You haven't told me you love me.
Obviously, I love you. I told you I loved you when I gave you a ring that I
Okay,
stole
the
from my
thumbnail's
mom.
gone, but at least I got the dust on my finger.
Hear that?
All I hear
Whoa.
is your lips smacking back and forth when we should be smacking them together.
There's someone in here, I swear.
Crunch.
Billy,
Okay.
Oh
did
man,
hear
you
it.
again. Hey,
Hey, the Cheetos are gone.
good. That means you like the taste.
Come on, man. You don't ever do Halloween. You
Look,
don't
I
ever
would
want
love
a
to-
good costume to get pulled off.
I would love to do good costumes, but nobody works this holiday, and I got to work it. I work all the holidays here because everyone's fucking books out before I do. Look, all right,
Man,
we're out
I
of
see what's
Cheetos.
going on. You're bummed. You're alone. You can't be in a costume yourself.
Yeah, I hate it.
What time you get off?
5 a.m.
Damn,
shit.
that's really late.
Look, I want to be helpful. Thanks for trying to connect with me. I'm not. You look old and a little.
Yeah.
Hey man,
just
here's
age-wise.
a 20. I'm taking all these sour straws.
All right, great. I think this
Wait
guy
a
thinks he's
second.
ripping me off. but these things he's taking are very cheap. He took like 4 sour straws. It's like $12.
Yeah. I
He's
noticed
basically
that. What's he
tipping me.
doing? Not
Yeah,
only
we
are
have-
they cheap, but they're long and straight.
and he
That's
only
interesting. You
carries
got any
20s.
tape?
Tape?
I need to tape something long and straight
Did
to my fingernails.
You used all the tape from before on the Cheetos?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there's more tape over there.
Joey,
All right.
Joey, I'm not ready to do this. Okay, I
Babe,
told
I'm
you.
so
No,
hard.
I told you. I'm not.
burst.
Did you smell something sour?
These are sour. They are sweet.
Did you hear like a puckering? Like
No,
somebody's.
all I hear is my boner screaming.
Oh my god! I told you I'm not
Offensive.
ready.
Okay,
I'm
I did
sorry,
hear
scene,
that, actually. I
scene.
did
I'm
hear
sorry.
that.
That's not how
I
we
got
are.
edited. Offensive.
I was just kidding. I just didn't really want to play Freddy Krueger anymore.
I thought you were doing a great job.
Thank you so much. It was kind of
Offensive.
hurting my throat.
Offensive.
It was kind of hurting my
sure.
throat to say it some more. That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
That was good. You could play Freddy.
No.
Yes, I think you could play anything.
Try.
What do you think? Because I think you're a fantastic actor.
Yes,
Thank
agreed.
We know you do like sort of British recitation, all of these sort of classic theater things.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think you have a lot of range.
Hell
What do you
yeah.
think is the furthest thing from yourself that you could play?
Oh, that's an
Great
interesting
question.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
And that goes out to everybody, but I am
Yeah.
interested in the thespian.
Come
I
on,
don't
Fezzy.
know.
What are you thinking? You know, imagine you're Julia Roberts.
Oh.
You've done a million rom-coms. And what is your Aaron Brockovich?
That's a good way to look at it.
Well, here's what I would like to do, but I don't know that this is the furthest out of my range.
Okay.
But put me in a Lord of the Rings or something.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
fantasy.
I
I,
love
Lord.
fantasy.
love that.
Yeah, like one of the dwarf women.
I've never seen, so I'm just kind of laughing, but I don't know.
Who do you see yourself as in Lord of the Rings? Are you like fighting in
A
the
metaphor
war?
for
Or
Jesus.
are
I'd
you
love to
like
be fighting.
Yeah.
I'd love to be fighting.
Legolas.
That's
Love to
my
be
type.
Legolas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You'd
know.
love to play Legolas?
Well, I just mean
El-
I'd love to be like
Elven.
a warrior
If-
type
a
character. I could be
warrior.
a dwarf, I guess. They could fight if that's how you see me, Dan. I could be a dwarf.
You'd be a great Galadriel.
Ooh,
Good
who's
name.
kind thing to say.
Galadriel?
Very
didn't know
kind
that.
thing to say. That's Kate Blanchett's character.
Oh my God. Huge compliment.
Galadriel?
Huge compliment.
Galadriel.
It's a
Have
good
you not
name.
seen Lord of the Rings?
Of course I have. I just
Oh,
don't know
okay.
what Galadriel is. I've never heard that
I'm
name.
sorry. Do you not have 7 Lord of the Rings tattooed on your back?
Yes, I do.
Funny that
I
you said
just
7,
don't-
okay?
Why?
Well,
Actually,
one
that's-
ring.
That's not many. I think there were 9 rings.
There's 9,
Hmm.
I believe.
You
But
know
there's
what
one
But
to
I
rule
don't.
them
I
all.
don't have it.
But there's
fully
one
mem-
ring to
have it
rule them
memorized.
all.
Okay, you know
Right.
what I just learned? They wanted to destroy the ring.
Yeah, man. What a
What?
weird.
But
I
I
just
thought they were
learned?
just trying to find it to
The
like
plot.
whoever. And then they just wanted it.
Wait
Wait a second.
you thought they were just trying to find the ring?
Yeah, who's ever gets the rings, King of the Rings, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
No, the ring the ring only brings evil and darkness, so it needs to be
The
destroyed.
king of
The-
the rings.
The
So-
Lord of the Rings is actually a bad person.
Sauron?
Sauron.
Oh, Sauron.
Sauron.
Sauron. Sounds
Sauron.
like a good guy to me.
Yeah, Sauron made. I mean, who cares? I guess I'll just define plots of movies today.
Yeah, could you give us another?
Sauron made a bunch of rings out of like a precious material, I think, from the dwarven mines.
Yeah.
And that there were there, or maybe he didn't make them all, but there were like the rings of man. They were for like each.
He gave them to
Culture
the
or
men,
race
the
or whatever.
dwarves, the elves.
to kill them all.
But
Yeah, but you
no,
know what?
there were rings of power.
Uh-huh.
But then he made one last ring that could help you control everything.
Yeah, they were all of them deceived.
all of them deceived.
And now, for my ring heads, you guys reading all the books and watched all the movies? You guys are just movie heads.
I read the books on the recommendation last fall. Maybe I'll start again this fall, but on the recommendation of Zach Oyama, I started listening to like the audiobook on walks or like in a bath.
Fun.
It's like a nice little fall listen.
I fucking love an audiobook.
It's kind of fun, and there's one that is read by
Freddy Krueger.
not Gollum himself, but the guy that plays
Andy
Gollum,
Serkis.
Andy Serkis, by Freddy Krueger.
Andy Serkis.
And he is pretty good at reading.
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah, it's like but there's like a lot of fun, and then there's a lot of like the whole kind of point of all of this was that J.R.R. Tolkien was obsessed with like language.
Oh God, he
And
just talks
so-
about a hill forever.
Yeah, there's a lot. There can be like 20 pages of just like anthropological information about certain races of hobbits.
Oh,
I mean, he
wow.
created a language.
That's so cool.
Is it enjoyable to read that stuff, or are you just kind of wading through
I
it?
could never read it. I would fall asleep.
Right,
but as an audiobook, it's like I'll zone out and then come
Yeah,
back when
yeah.
they come across a character I like or
Right.
whatever.
Oh my God.
But it's also funny to me, maybe I've said this before, because they're like, I mean, he invented a language. He's a genius. He was obsessed with stuff. And then it's like, they come across Fat Bottom and Fat Head. And it's...
Right. Oh, he's still funny. Don't forget he's
It's
funny.
like, I didn't have a huge grasp of language.
That's
Or like
so
Gollum,
funny.
or Smeagol's friend's name is Deagle. And it's like,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay, you're
What
tired
are
on
the
that day.
rules here?
Maybe he had a headache that day. Got it.
He has a friend. What is it? Smeagol's friend. Smeagol's friend, Deagle.
Deagle.
Makes sense.
Those
to
go
me.
together. That's
If
so
you're
interesting.
Schmeagol, to be fair, who else is going to hang out with you? Or is Schmeagol not gross?
Schmeagol becomes gross after he kills Deagle for the ring.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So Schmeagol and Deagle are fine.
Schmeagol and Deagle go
And then
fishing on Schmeagol's birthday, and Deagle catches the ring, and Schmeagol goes, "Well, it's my birthday." And Deagle's like, "Well, I found it." And so Schmeagol kills him and takes it.
And turns into.
But that's because the
Gollum.
ring
That's
energy.
correct, Talia. I mean, look, you
know.
Listen,
know
I
it.
read fantasy books. I know Name of the Wind is like such a deep cut fantasy. on my
can
name
hear
of the
the wind
on my
right
name
now.
of the wind. So Name
Yeah.
of the Wind is like a 800-page fantasy book, and then the guy waited another like 15 years to come out with the second one.
No, I'm sick of these guys.
And then we're still waiting on the third. Anyway,
Oh.
listen, I do a fantasy. I just haven't done Lord of the Rings fantasy.
Mhm.
Veronica, please, give me 2 more weeks with my manuscript. I promise it's almost done. You're the best editor in town, but I just need 2 more weeks, please.
You've been saying 2 more weeks for 5 years.
Veronica, please. It's an
Oh.
epic.
I would like you to stop saying my name. Is how I feel. Over the last 5 years, how many times do you think you've said Veronica? My
I'm trying
name
to address.
has worn out in your mouth.
Okay, Mrs. Publisher, please give me
you.
2 more weeks. Please. I know you love the first edition. Just let me finish the second piece.
What do you think you're going to accomplish in 2 more weeks? Tell me
Nothing.
where you are. Nothing? Is that what you just said?
Nothing.
Finally,
Hi,
some honesty.
Sorry to interrupt. I printed out the pages you emailed me just to show off. So
Thank
go
you.
there.
Thank you very much. Did you want to check some of these out, or
Some of these pages?
yeah?
What was. Sure.
Sorry, what did just happen in this room? There's a little squeak that I heard.
I also heard a squeak, and it happened when this person
I
walked
hear you
in.
guys being confused. I can't hear because I just closed the squeaky door.
I see. It was the
But
door
I knew your
that
confused
squeaked.
intonation in there. Is it
was
about
the
me?
door that had squeaked. The door squeaked. Mrs. Publisher, I'm so sorry. Let me get
I'm
down
not
on
married.
the ground.
It's Miss Publisher.
Ms. Publisher, please.
Okay.
Let me get on the ground and beg more.
No,
I
no,
am
I don't want that. I don't want
so
that.
sorry.
I don't want that. Don't do that.
Please, in front of your floor to ceiling window
No.
on Fifth Avenue. Please give me 2 more weeks for my manuscript, please. Is
Hey,
that
Mrs.
you?
Publisher.
Oh,
Mrs. Publisher, I have Stephen King on the line.
Ah.
He says that he's finished another. Should I patch him through?
this
Would
isn't
you
real.
Like me to...
This is a prank. You're doing this to make me feel bad.
You think I have the time to come up with pranks for you?
Squeak.
Are you farting? Oh, she left. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm-
You gotta do something about that door.
Yeah, well, it's 2 different doors apparently, but it's not important. Stephen King has a book ready to go. Why should I wait for you over Stephen King?
Well, you don't have to wait, but honestly, I thought this would be a more supportive relationship. I thought as my editor, you'd be like helping, giving ideas.
I have an idea.
Oh, okay.
Finish the book.
No, I know. I can't do that good enough. I'm too slow. It's going to be good. I'm just too slow.
Okay. I'll give you 2 more weeks.
Thank you so much.
But you just told me you will get nothing done in 2 more weeks.
I will now. I will. Now I will. I promise. I really, really promise.
I don't care if it's shit. Just finish it. People
Okay.
will buy it. They
Okay.
liked the first one. Just
Okay.
finish it. I am
Hey, man, you
that-
sure you wanted to go to the football game tonight? You were saying you got that meeting tomorrow with your publisher.
Football, baby. Yes, let's go out. I don't care if it's
but
high
do
school
you know?
game or
I was
what.
gonna say, do you even know who's playing?
It's the butt kicks versus the footballs, right? I'm down. Let's do it. Hey, man, I need some good time. I need some good
Okay,
time.
and you're okay. We're all paying for our own tickets, and they're really expensive. It's like $700 a ticket. You
Jeez,
cool?
this must be a pretty good high school. Oh my God.
Well,
What?
it's actually,
It's-
Did we just say it was a high school football team?
I just assumed because I didn't know what we were doing.
It's NFL, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
look, you should be fine. You've got the advance for the book. You haven't spent it all, right?
It's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. It's fully gone. The book advance is
Jeez,
gone.
hey, man,
Oh
as
my
a friend,
god!
you lucked out with that first book. You just need to write another one. It was... people want it, and they will read whatever you put out. You just have to put
my
it out
God.
now.
Yeah, I gave it to my girlfriend. She read that thing in like 2 days.
Really?
Yeah,
The
and
second one?
yeah.
Whoa.
And so-
It's whatever happens when you get behind the typewriter, it works, man. But I know
Okay.
that it's like not. Somehow your personality
Yeah.
doesn't show up in the book at all.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
It is like all
Right.
you built.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like a
good.
different
That's good.
person
Incredible.
is writing it.
What if I bring my typewriter to the game and we do both?
You
Well,
can
a
try.
typewriter is pretty heavy, and
It's really heavy. I use an old one. Let's try.
Are
Excuse me,
there
sir.
new-
Excuse me, sir. I think that they passed down by accident. You switched out my hot dog in your typewriter. Is this yours?
Don't you dare read that.
I don't want
Do
to. I
not
just want my
read
hot
that.
dog back. You passed the typewriter
mm.
like 20 seats down.
I'm sorry. Let me pass the dog
Oh,
back.
well, hey, no.
That's the
No.
dog
No, I hang on to the typewriter until you buy me a new dog. You house that dog.
That is not fair. It was an honest football mix-up.
Oh my God!
Oh.
What happens to the Gaborians? Oh, this is
right?
This is incredible.
Yeah, right? Give me the typewriter. I gotta
oh man,
finish it. I'm
they're
inspired.
getting to the touch.
The 10, the 5, the 1. Touch.
Oh, touchdown!
So you're telling me you don't have anything after the 2 weeks I gave you because some guy swapped your typewriter for a hot dog at the Kick Butts football game? What the fuck are you saying? Do you think I'm an idiot?
Veronica, please.
I told you not to call me that anymore.
Ms. Publisher,
Thank you.
please. I'm going to get in front of your big window on Fifth Avenue again and beg.
I don't want that. I don't like that.
Give me a year. Give me one more
A year?
Give me one more year.
I want to know what happens with the damn Gaborians right now.
Me too.
Sorry,
Kelsey!
I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix this door.
Oh, God. I thought there was a car making a U-turn in a parking garage in here.
Kelsey,
No.
people think I'm the fartiest publisher in the world.
I'm
Because of these
working on
doors,
the
okay?
door, Miss Publisher. I'm working on it as best I can. I have an MBA.
Yeah, and I don't want you to be working on the door either. But while it's still squeaking, unfortunately, you're gonna have to work on it.
I'm gonna keep working on it as best I can. I apologize. Please get back to your meeting.
Okay,
And just so you know, Stephen King will be here in 30 minutes.
God.
perfect.
Dang it. That makes me feel bad.
Bad enough to finish your book?
Yes, yes. I promise I will. Can I give you some constructive feedback?
No. Okay, go ahead. I'm interested to hear what you have to say, but just know it's an inappropriate thing to ask.
I thought that Sweetheart Publishing would be a little sweeter than this.
I was sweet 5 years ago.
Oh, you were?
I was kind 4 years ago.
Oh, you were.
I was understanding.
You take
3
a
years
step
ago.
down every year?
Yeah! I'm not making any money off of you, bucko.
Sorry, I've got a lot of WD-40 in my eyes.
I'm
Jeez, that
so,
straw is long.
I'm so sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to get this door fixed. I've tried olive oil. I've tried WD-40. I've tried Vaseline.
Kelsey,
Yes? Can I get you anything,
Mm.
Ms. Publisher?
A finished book from this guy.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I have been
What did you
absolutely.
do the past 2 weeks?
I went to a football game. I went to water park.
Pretty forthcoming with that information.
I went.
Oh, you know they're
well, I'm not a
closing Raging
liar.
Waters.
I went to Raging Waters.
So
That's
they're
right.
closing it.
They are.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
I have to go back.
Sorry.
You know,
It was the best day of my year.
The
I-
king is here.
Steven, excuse me. Let me get up off the floor and get you your usual Diet Coke.
Hey, I
From
love
the
the way you
can.
announced yourself. That was really cool.
I'd just like to let people know I'm here.
We are so.
Oh my god! I thought Cujo was in the room.
I am a master of scares, frights, and everything not nights.
hi, Steven. So nice to see you.
Madam Publisher.
Ms. Publisher is still with a potential client.
Jesus. Are
Sorry.
you sure that's WD-40 you're holding? It smells like... This is stink spray. This is prank stink spray.
Oh, shoot.
Kelsey,
Oh, shoot.
are you spraying stink spray? I told you, people think I am
shoot.
already the fartiest
Your
publisher
office
You
that
know,
there is.
I have to tell
Stinks.
you, I'm so sorry, but I'm not trained to fix a door. I didn't go to school for this.
What can you do?
I can sell a book. I know I have a lot of training in marketing, publishing,
You know what,
editing.
Kelsey? I have a great idea. Here's your
What?
first client.
What? You want me to like
Huge demotion.
I can fix the door.
I'm
Please,
screwed.
No,
I'm
please.
screwed.
You
My
two are a
career's
match
over.
No, I
made in heaven.
can't. I just couldn't. Ugh.
Kelsey,
And I just
first
broke up
book
with
made
my
a-
boyfriend. Are you kidding me?
Kelsey, his first book made
Scary.
a ton of money. Get this man to finish his book, and I'll
The
promote
book is
you.
really good.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
as good as you are.
I don't
You know
want
what?
to
I'm not
interrupt.
looking for anything other than editing your book.
Jesus Christ.
Immediately flirting.
It's as beautiful as you, the book, and
Listen,
has an MBA
I
too.
promised myself I would never date a writer again. And I'm not going to start now.
Who'd you date? Shel Silverstein?
Shell. Yes.
Wow.
I
What's
just,
he like?
He wrote The Giving Tree about their relationship.
Yeah.
Are you the little boy?
And I'm the little boy.
You took and took and took, and you left Shell, and he was just a stump by the end.
Honestly, I didn't think he had a lot of promise. And he showed me with that book. He showed me.
Yes, and that's exactly what we're gonna do together to your.
Why don't you get out your
boss.
MacBook Air and we'll get started?
Well, it is a Toshiba ground, but I'll use it. I'll use it here.
Oh no. How are we ever going to get anything done?
Me and my new girlfriend need to figure out how this book works.
I don't mean to interrupt. I'm a little early, I know. I did just text your other client, an American satirist, Jim Davis, about the smell in here, and he wrote back more like Stink Fart Publishing.
Steven?
I'll be back in 25 minutes.
Well, Steven's not funny. We all know Steven's
Yeah.
not
Jim
funny.
Davis said it. Jim Davis said it. I texted him, and he texted it back.
Okay, well, everybody misses every once in a while, I guess.
Scene.
So, what?
Scene.
What?
I have a
What?
great scene pitch for you. Victoria, your character is you're mean to writers.
I thought she was perfectly reasonable.
I did too.
I know,
It
I
was-
did too. I
What
got
I'm
it.
saying is it wasn't a great scene
Wait, I was
pitch.
no, I thought it was
I had
great.
a great time.
I was
Thank
trying
you.
to
Let us
think
know
of
in the
what's the
comments.
name of a rate it. What's the name? Oh, it's a companion. I meant like I was trying to find that word.
Yeah.
You know when somebody's a sober companion.
Mm.
I felt like I wanted to make reference to.
That's
To the
great.
idea of a sober companion.
Yeah.
Too bad we couldn't get there. But imagine.
Imagine what that scene would have been like if I had dropped that bucket of knowledge.
Oh, huge.
So we, on our text chain, much to everybody's fear and chagrin,
Big chagrin.
we'll send warning photos if there are scary Halloween decorations in the area.
Mhm.
And they're up this year.
Because first of all, what is this? What are we doing making our whole neighborhood terrifying around Halloween?
How do you have
a
kids?
skeleton?
How do the people have
Oh.
kids?
Okay, I read about it. I did.
About Halloween?
Yeah,
About how people have kids?
Because literally, there's like a man whose like face is coming off, and it's his skeleton bone, and Lulu's just like, huh? And so they say it's silly. So I'll be like, isn't that so silly, Lulu? And she'll be like, ha ha, funny.
Are we ruining kids' fight or flight?
Maybe.
Because if they ever see a real ghoul, they won't know how to run away.
What are they going to do when they see a real ghoul?
Oh my God, I tried to teach her what a mummy was, and she's like, mommy. And I was like, it's a mummy. Oh my God, I have the funniest video to play you guys.
Oh my God.
But it's hard on a thing like this.
I can't wait to see
We'll
it.
act it out.
We'll act it out.
Yeah. Oh.
What a good solution. Everybody stay tuned. We won't stop to record. We'll watch this video on Talia's phone, and then we will act it out on here.
Yeah.
What is the scariest yard decor you guys have seen this year? I just took a picture of one, but I didn't want to send it because I feel like maybe I've been sending too many.
Oh,
I get
never,
one every
never.
day.
Okay, I will.
No,
I'll
I'm
send it to
happy
you.
with it. Yeah.
Good.
I actually have been hoarding what I think is the best one
Oh,
in my neighborhood.
you waiting for Friday the 13th?
No, maybe I was thinking I would show you in person. There is a house near me where I noticed a curtain had gone up, like a theater, like a big velvety theater curtain.
Okay.
Like on their front porch. And
I
I was
like
like,
it.
what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
A few days later, I walk by. They have a skeleton at a grand piano and two other skeletons having some type of altercation with like with a big painting,
A bar
hanging on
fight?
the curtain. No. It's like they're like at the opera or in a theater or something.
Oh.
It's so gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It doesn't move. Is
It doesn't
still?
move. It's
Looks
still.
like it could move. It's so vivid.
It's so vivid. It's such a beautiful. See, that's the thing about in LA. I'm like, some of these people are getting the best. I feel like they're working on
They're
sets
using,
and they're
getting
getting the best
props.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to the prop house.
it's so good. But I'm not as scared. I find them a little
yeah, well,
fun.
you can handle it.
Don't worry,
I'm not as scared as them.
I'm scared. There's somebody on our like walk around on Talmadge. I don't live on Talmadge, but
Say it one more
sometimes
time
I
so we have to
walk.
bleep it a third time.
If you
Talia
ever
just
walked
gets her whole
by
address out.
Talmadge, no. But this guy, I'm sure if you walk by, you know, there's a house and they have an actual skeleton, like it looks like a real skeleton,
It was like
it does.
once it was a guy.
Yeah, and it's on an elliptical. But he,
and they
you
leave it
know,
up all year.
He worked out so hard he became that thin,
Yes,
or he died.
He died.
He
What's the
became that thin and then he
commentary?
died.
He,
The commentary
he worked out
is
to death.
you can keep going on, you can keep running, but
That's
death
the
will
LA
get
Even
you.
in
lifestyle.
death, you'll
Yeah.
hate your body.
Even in death.
You're projecting that onto the skeleton. Oh, because he's ellipticaling still. You think
Yeah,
he hates
yeah.
his
Yeah,
body?
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
he
yeah.
was anxious. Maybe it's a good way to get his energy out.
What about those really
Yeah.
tall skeletons
They're-
we're seeing? The 8-footers.
It's a great way
Bananas.
to show me that you have way more money than I do.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, $300 for a thing that is pointless 11 months out of the year.
Yeah.
But now they
Next
don't.
time, buy me one meal.
One goddamn meal.
Knock, knock, knock. Hi, can I have dinner?
Hey, instead of doing your elaborate decorations this year, can you give back to the rest of us?
Yeah.
My God. I will
Leaving
say
the
though,
Home Depot parking lot while like people are out there being like, "Hey, I need day labor help. I just need a little money." It's like, I don't need help setting up this $300 skeleton I'm going to use for 5 days.
I'm going to make some guy crap his pants every day when he sees it. I don't crap my pants when I see it.
oh, okay.
Yeah. that
I
was a
make sure I
joke.
have empty bowels before I go.
Yeah,
on
I
walks.
wear a diaper.
Yeah. I'm not going to get on my pants. I'm not going to ruin my pants all October.
If I'm going for a walk, I'm not going to waste pants.
Oh, no.
I'm going to
So-
put on a diaper.
Now they are scary, but do y'all really not like the Halloween decorations?
No, I love.
I
Okay.
love them.
You love
I
them.
love them, and I love the bit that we're all scared
Also,
and going
me
like,
too.
"Oh my
Yeah.
god!" Because it's like, it's really funny that those people do think it maybe is scary, even not that they are, but I don't know. It's funny.
I can't get over not only what you're showing me that you have the money for that, but that you have the storage for these big skeletons.
I know.
It's like,
Yeah.
man, you have more
Yeah.
than I do, and it's telling me a whole story right here.
I will
You
say
have somewhere
though,
to put them. I can't buy new bowls because I'm scared I don't have enough
Yeah.
room for them.
And that's the truth.
Yeah,
you guys, I did go to Target though.
Good
Because
for
I
you.
want to be
Aw.
the thank you. That's it.
Good.
No, because I want to be. I was like, maybe I want to be the cool mom who like decorates inside the house for the holidays. My kid like doesn't even know what's happening, but I was like, let's dip our toe in. they have the $1 section, and there's a bunch of decorations. So I bought a garland that has like little pumpkins on it, and a
gosh.
couple of like little pumpkin things. And that I am excited about.
Oh,
It's
come
not
on.
scary.
So cute.
but,
No, but
like,
so it's
We'll have the
festive.
spirit around the house.
It's
and I was also just
festive.
like, even this stuff is $35.
Dan almost just
Did you
left
just
this
text?
mortal coil.
I didn't text it. This is just when we're talking about the big skeletons.
They're huge.
Jack Skellington.
This yard also has the big werewolf because now there's big
Uh-huh.
werewolves.
Yeah, that was there.
Yeah.
When will it end? Big skeleton, big werewolf.
Well, we have a headless horseman.
Oh,
a full horse.
That yard. I mean, that street
That
is
street is so
unparalleled.
good. A horse with a mannequin without a head.
Ichabod.
It's honestly beautiful.
Ichabod Crane. That place. Well, now they have. Get ready for this. You're missing this. Huge blow up. That size, like that big size. From Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack
Skellington.
Jack
Yeah,
Skellington.
Jack Skellington.
Yeah, wow.
Well,
Wow.
because there's a Beetlejuice house on that street too.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's really cool.
That's
They,
so interesting.
yeah.
In my hometown, and maybe this is more of a dating thing than it is like dating myself.
Equally
Did-
scary.
Did people decorate for Halloween? When
Oh,
I was
yeah.
a kid, it was Christmas.
Oh,
And that's really it. You didn't put lights on your house for Halloween.
Well, we didn't put lights, but we would gather up all the leaves, put the leaves like all over our steps. We would get pumpkins. We would put up like a bunch of like that like spider, you know,
I guess that's right.
stuff.
Spider webs.
And we would put up like little like pumpkins in the window. I mean, we fucking
right, you're right.
love decorating
That's-
for Halloween.
that is interesting though, because I do have a theory that spooky season has grown with
Yeah.
with social
Yes.
media.
Yeah,
That, like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
and I've always thought moving from the East Coast, where like some people decorated for Halloween, like for
Uh-huh.
trick or treat, but not like they do here. And I always thought it was because we don't have seasons here in LA like
Yeah.
you do everywhere else. So you like go harder to make
You
it
have to
feel
remind
like
look at
yourself.
the season.
Yeah.
Right.
it's
right.
93 degrees, but it is Halloween.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fun. I'm here
What
for that.
about that, by the way?
Hate it. It's the
Today, it was 1,000,000 degrees.
Santa Ana
and it's
season.
October, is it?
That's
Oh,
what
is
I
that-
read.
Yeah, good for you.
Man,
Santa Ana.
it's a hot one. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing as you.
The winds are warm coming from inland.
Played by Carlos Santa Ana.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You